Redken's principle-based placements will guide you on how to place your foils to get the best results on every client every time. There are 3 lines we work with to create placements: horizontal, vertical, and diagonal. Each of these lines will create different overall effects. By understanding how these lines work, you will be able to use them individually or mix them throughout the head to create custom highlight effects for your clients. Be sure to watch all the principle-based placement episodes. Understanding the principles of placement helps you to be more creative with your work and be more on purpose with the end result. Diagonal placement is used to blend, soften, and enhance movement. The most common diagonal used is 45 degrees. There are 2 types of diagonal lines we work with. Diagonal back to enhance backward movement in a design by drawing the eye back and away from the face, and diagonal forward to enhance forward movement in a design and draw the eye forward and towards the face. Start by finding the high point of the head. This is where your comb will rest evenly balanced on the top of the head. From this point, separate the front from the back by parting from the high point to the natural break just behind the ear. Next, separate the head from side to side by parting from the high point to the center front and from the high point to the center nape. Clip the hair in the back out of the way. Separate the sides from the top by creating a pie-shaped section. Start by taking a diagonal parting from the high point of the head to the temple area and secure. Repeat on the opposite side. Separate the crown from the back using the rounded head. Place your comb flat in the crown area. Where the comb lifts off is where we make our parting. Clip up the crown area. Separate the nape from the back by placing the comb flat against the nape area. Where it lifts off, that's where you take your parting. Clip up the back right and left sections. The remaining hair is the nape. Begin in the right side of the nape area. At the hairline, take an 1/8 to a 1/4 inch diagonal section in the back right corner. This diagonal starts high on the outside of the section, towards the ear, and moves lower on the inside of the section, towards the center. This is the diagonal sectioning that enhances visual movement backward. Choose your stitch, and in this case, we will create a standard weave or stitch. Think of sewing, and move your tail comb evenly up and down through the section. Take the hair that has been stitched out and place it on a foil. Saturate evenly with product. Introduce the color to the hair approximately 1 inch from the scalp area, and then slowly work the product up to the edge of the foil. This will prevent the product from seeping onto the other hair. Make sure not to swirl the ends. This may cause uneven color results. Instead, fold the hair onto itself and apply product to it. Fold or cover with a foil. Take another diagonal 1/2 inch section. Continue to stitch from the top, an 1/8 to a 1/4 of an inch as before. This leaves a section of uncolored hair between the weaves and creates the dimension desired with a highlight surface. As you work in this section, the sections will go from narrow to wider, back to narrow. So be sure to stay diagonal. Complete the entire section. When working in the nape area, place the client's head slightly forward. Repeat on the left side of the nape section. Begin the back section in the right side back corner. Take diagonal sections and stitch as you did in the nape, keeping the same diagonal. As you work in this section, the head becomes wider, and it may be necessary to place foils side by side to accommodate the section. Complete the entire section and repeat in the back on the left side. Repeat on the opposite side. The next section is the top right side. Keeping a 45-degree diagonal back, place the first foil near the hairline. The diagonal begins highest on the outside towards the hairline and goes lower on the inside towards the ear. Complete this section. Continue on the left side top section. Remember, keep vertical and consistent in the size of the section and stitch used. Move to the top section on the right side. Begin at the front hairline. This is the diagonal that enhances backward movement. Continue sections and stitch as before. Repeat on the top section on the left side. Move to the crown area and start on the right side. The diagonal begins highest on the outside towards the ear and goes lower on the inside towards the center. The foils should appear the same as those in the back and nape areas. To complete this section, repeat on the left side crown.